All right, here we are, starting a new series. It's called Canteen Cup Tuesday. Suggested to me by one of my friends and subscribers, John, the Montana Woods Runner. That's MT Woods Runner. He's up in Montana. I encourage you to check out his channel. We're going to start out with something easy today. We're going to start out with Spam mac and cheese. I love Spam. I like it better than turkey Spam myself. So I saved you the boring part of me setting up and everything else. You will notice that there's my Alice rig again. I'd been neglecting my Alice rig for too long. What we got is our wood gas stove, and we got Canteen cup down here and all of our stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna further limit my selections to whatever can fit in here. And this is not a very big case to fit in, so we're going to be doing Canteen cup cooking. Anything that can fit in here, I'm taking. So I'll get back to you when we start cooking. Okay, what I got here is about a half a can of Spam, turkey Spam. What we're going to do is heat it up, and we're going to get that going. And we're going to get the grease from it, and we're going to use it to cook the macaroni and cheese. I could have used ramen, but macaroni and cheese is a little bit harder to cook out in the woods, so I'm using macaroni and cheese. About a half a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese. So when it starts sizzling, you'll know. Alright, the stove is starting to wood gas up. Starting to sizzle pretty good. Woo. Yummy. All right, we should be going in a few minutes here. All right, the wood cast stove is starting to really pump now. Very little smoke. I mean, I love this thing. It's gonna be my constant cooking companion. But we got turkey Spam in there, and it's cooking up, and I want to get some grease so that I can use it to help lube up the mac and cheese when I'm cooking it. So we're almost done. When that's done, I'm going to lay it aside. Then I'm going to put the water in and cook up the mac and cheese. So I'll be back. All right, Spam is pretty much done. If not, it's going to burn all over the bottom of the Canteen cup, so I'm going to take it off. Put it aside. All right, we're gonna get some water boiling. Woo! Wow, that is hot. Put our lid on. Now we'll wait till our water boils. All right, nothing for me to do other than kind of sit here and relax and wait for the water to boil. I'm gonna put a little bit of macaroni and cheese. Here's the cheese sauce. There's the macaroni. Covered under the little bandana here is the Spam. And I got 1 ounce of half and half. Everything was crammed into that little med kit over there. So we're gonna wait for this to start gassing and the water to boil. Then we'll be able to rock. Well, the Canteen cup fits pretty good on the gasser. With my little pot stand, so you know it's not rolling boil yet, but it's pretty hot, so I'm putting in the macaroni. It's a half a package of macaroni. Now then, we'll let that boil. We'll let that boil and be back. Remember, everything goes down by half. The regular box of Kraft macaroni and cheese, I took half of the macaroni, half of the milk, and half of the cheese mix. So drop everything by half if you want to make this. And a half a can of turkey spam. All right, the wood gasser's pumping. Here's where the fun begins. This is almost ready to go. It's almost ready to fix up in my wonderful concoction. So I'm gonna let this boil for a couple minutes and tenderize them noodles, and then I'll get back to you. The wood gasser's pumping now, and this is really going. All right, while we're still boiling, I'm gonna put the Spam back in. Just to heat it up. Oh yeah. Put our top back on and simmer it a little bit. All right, we're gonna take this off the heat. We're gonna drain the water out, and we're gonna put the cheese and the milk in. I think that I'm one of the few people on earth that has the Rothko matching lid and cup, and that the lid actually fits. So we don't really need the lid here. The cool thing is, this has been on the fire, and I can touch it. And it's not that hot. Get all Spam water out of there. Or as much as I can. Good enough. Now the fun part. Oh, this is great. Now the fun part. Got the cheese mix. A little milk. Half and half. Okay, now we got it. We got it all mixed up. Makes about a 3/4 of a Canteen cup full of Spam mac and cheese. What I did is I took a can of turkey Spam, took half of the turkey Spam, chunked it up into little chunks, about that big. Took an ordinary box of Kraft mac and cheese, took half of the macaroni and half of the cheese sauce mix. It says you're supposed to have a 1/4 cup, which is about 2 ounces of milk. So I got this little 2-ounce bottle, filled it half full, half of the milk of half and half. There you go. On my wood gas stove, works great. I'm going to limit myself on Canteen Cup Tuesday to anything that I can fit in here. It's going to be interesting. So there you go, Canteen Cup Tuesday. I could have used ramen, but everybody uses ramen, and I used ramen last time, so I'd rather use Spam and macaroni and cheese. Came out pretty good. Regular Spam would have had more oil in it, and it would have been better to cook the macaroni and cheese in, but this still came out pretty good. A little bit different than ramen noodle and hot dogs or something else in it, you know, but there you go. Let's see what everybody else has got on their Canteen Cup Tuesday. So, coming to you from the woods on the inaugural, first annual inaugural Canteen Cup Tuesday. This is Matt from Florida Boy Survival. See you on the trail.